What's going on, everybody? It's Coach Willis, man. Welcome to my channel. This is a channel where we speak about personal development and spiritual development, about trying to make you a better person, man, and trying to do the overall things that we can do as an individual to work on finding more about ourselves and loving more about ourselves, and whatever it takes for us to be better people overall, because it starts with the individual and then it leads to the community. So let's get right into it, man. The topic that we want to talk about today is claiming, and how important it is when it comes to your vision in life, how important claiming is when it comes to what do I want to do in my life, and what is actually valuable, what is needed. And when it comes to claiming, it says that I want this and I am this. So when people start asking who you are, you can say I am this and this is what I'm going to achieve. You don't have to be on the fence of this is what I want or this is who I am. When you claim something, you claim and you tell people that this is who I am and this is what I am. In the Word of God, it says God said to Moses, I am that I am. So there is no thing else but this. I am that I am. So when you start telling people that I am this, and they start coming up to you and they start asking, what do you do for a living, or who are you, or what's the personality that you have, you say I am this. And claiming brings so much power, man. A story here about the importance of claiming things. So when I played high school baseball, one of the things that I wanted to do was I wanted to hit a home run, right? So what I started telling myself in the batting cages when I would get in there is that I want to hit a home run. So I started working towards what it took to hit a home run, improving my strength, improving my eye contact, making more solid contact with the baseball, hitting it harder, following through, whatever it took for me to get into the motion to where I could hit more home runs. I was doing whatever it took. So I had to start claiming it first before it could even happen, because then I don't even know what I'm working for if I'm not willing to claim it. But when you start to claim it, then you know now what I'm working for and what I'm starting to put in motion, and what it is that I'm waking up and I'm going after every single day when I'm doing this is that I'm claiming this, and I'm claiming success, and I'm claiming achievement, and I'm claiming prosperity, and whatever it is that I'm trying to get. So when I started claiming it, what I started noticing is that my results in the field started to change. So I wasn't getting those, because when I first started playing, I wasn't able to make the same type of contact with the baseball that I wanted to, right? It wasn't going where I wanted it to go. I wasn't hitting it as far as I wanted to hit it. I wasn't hitting it as consistent as I wanted to get it, right? Because I was all over the place. I really didn't know. The only thing I wanted to do was really I just wanted to play the game. There was no goals that I had set in front of myself. I didn't claim myself to be something, right? I didn't claim myself to be one of the best players on the team. I didn't claim myself to be a great baseball player. I didn't claim that type of stuff. So I was just all over the place saying that I was supposed to do this or I was supposed to do that. And I was just thinking that since I showed up, that's all that it was going to take. But what I see now, that it takes more than that. It takes you actually being intentional about what you want, and you actually going and you praying about this certain thing, because when you're all over the place, there is no direction, right? There is no mindset made up on what I want to do versus what I don't want to do, right? When you're just all over the place and you haven't set a path for yourself, you're going to go all over the place. So when somebody pulls you in one direction and they tell you to do this, you're going to do it. And when they pull you in this direction to go do that, you're going to do it. Why? Because you haven't set forth for yourself that I'm only going to go this way and I'm only working on this, right? So when it came to overall just me hitting the home run, it wasn't that I was neglecting everything else, because another thing that I was claiming was being one of the best baseball players that I could be. So I was trying to be as well-rounded baseball player as I could be. I was using those things such as I was getting in the batting cages, like I said, and I was focusing on how to lay down a good bunt, right? I was focused on how to do a sacrifice fly, right? How to move the runner over to the next bag, right? And all the other things that went into with defense. But I knew one of the things that I did claim was that I claimed that I am a great baseball player, and I am a baseball player that's going to hit a home run. I claimed that for myself. I'm going to hit a home run. That was one of the things that I was claiming. I was telling myself consistently while we was playing. Even while I wasn't hitting a home run at the time, I still kept telling myself on the bus rides there to the game, or even the bus rides back home, that I am going to hit a home run. That was one of the things that I was focusing on. So when it came to me getting in the cages consistently, and me taking the live on the field, and me doing scrimmages, and me in the game, when I was in the batter's box, it was a different mindset, right? It was a different mindset. It wasn't just that, oh, all I want to do is if I get lucky, if I get a hit. No, I knew when I was getting in the batter's box, I was going to get a hit. right? I was going to get a hit. I had already claimed that for myself, that I was going to do this stuff. So I kept working at it, man. And like I said, seasons by and I'm still working on it. I'm still not getting the results that I wanted, but I didn't stop claiming it. That was one of the things that did not change. And that was that motivation, that drive to just keep coming back and just keep striving and just keep improving and just keep working on whatever I had to do to get to the point to where I wanted to get to. I had to keep claiming that I am going to do this and I am this. Right? That was a part of my overall gameplay, is what I seen. This is what I had to do. So, like I said, seasons had went by and I got to the point to where I hit a home run. Okay? Now, was I shocked? Yes, I may have been a little shocked, but I wasn't that thrown off guard as if this is something that just happened by osmosis. It didn't just happen like that. I knew that I had already been working towards this. I had already been claiming for this, and I had already been working day in and day out and praying for these things to happen, right? I was claiming these things into my life. So when they come into my life, I'm not thrown off guard because I knew I had been claiming this my whole life. All the things that I had been doing, man, ever since that point. And when I figured out the importance of you claiming things and you actually being able to achieving things, I figured out the science behind it, that claiming is so powerful. If it wasn't powerful, why would we even have to put it into the Word of God? When we see that after we claim things, right? We see the importance of the things, that the way that you change your decision making, right? The way that you handle an individual, the way you see an individual, the way you treat an individual, because I am something. I'm claiming to be something. So there is no, oh, are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? No, I am. I am this. Right? So I can't be thrown off and say, you can't go and say, I am a carpenter, right? I am a carpenter. And then when somebody tries to bring you your car, oh, now all of a sudden you are a mechanic. No, I claim to be a carpenter. So the work that I'm going to do is carpentry work. You have to claim things. And when you start claiming things, you start to set a path for yourself. Right? So like I said, I claimed that I wanted to hit a home run. So now I got to set the path for myself. So now you got to start showing up to the cages. Now you got to start saying after practice. Now you got to start working with other teammates. Now you got to start taking notes from other people that have played and hit home runs. Now you got to start taking notes from individuals that you may not know, but you watch them on the screen. You see the habits that they have. You start listening to your coaches and you start doing the things that you need to do in order to get that goal that you have set for yourself. Right? But it first starts with you claiming it. And the importance about you claiming it is, like I said, you set a path for yourself. You set on where I'm trying to go, what I am trying to achieve, what I'm trying to do, and the reason why I'm trying to do it. Right? There's a reason why I'm trying to do it, because I'm not just claiming it just to claim it, right? Right? I was claiming that because, like I did say, I wanted to be one of the best players on the team, right? I wanted to show that is a form that I can do, is hidden, that can put me on a spot on the team to where you value me on the team. See, at that time, I thought that just hitting a home run was just a way that people could recognize that, man, I can play this game because I can show you that I have pop. Now, I understood it was more to it, but at that time, no, there wasn't much knowledge that I had on the game, but I still claimed something. And by me claiming that at least put me into the category of I knew what I was coming to work for every single day. I wasn't just all over the place, and I wasn't just going to just walk into work as if something was just going to happen to me, or waiting on somebody else to tell me to do this, or waiting on somebody else to tell me to do that. When I knew I had the downtime, when I knew I had time to start working on myself, I knew that I had already claimed this in my life. So by me claiming this in my life, I had already knew, okay, look, when I come to work, I already know what I'm about to do. All right, if you ain't got nothing to do, you ain't got nothing to do. I know what I'm gonna be doing, because I had already claimed and I had already put a path for myself on where I was going in my life, and I had already started moving into the direction of what I wanted to do, and I had already started the momentum of it. So that's what I'm saying. Even when you start to claim something, that's the momentum. Because I start to claim something, I start to say that I want this in my life, and I want to start achieving this in my life, and I want to start moving in the direction that I'm going in so I can have this in my life, because I am this. I am that I am. Start moving in that direction, man. Start claiming this stuff and start understanding the importance of you setting out yourself in a path, man. So you're just not all over the place. You don't just hop in your car and just say, all right, I'm going there. Going where? I'm going to work. So I know the direction that it takes. I am going to work. I know the direction that it takes for me to get to work. I have claimed my destination, and now it's time for me to take the vehicle and enjoy the journey until I get there. So I'm telling y'all, man, claiming is very important. Add that into your regimen of the things you do to when it comes to becoming a better person, when it comes to you working on your personal development. Claim your goals, claim what you want to do, and claim who you are. And when you wake up, work every single day at achieving those things, and don't let people throw you off, because I am that I am. All right, man. Appreciate y'all. Be easy.